Oh, it's been unbelievable. It's a dream of every little kids to be in the position that I am in, and being at the NBA draft is going to be a lot of fun. And being able to be here with my family is something that we'll be able to enjoy together. So I'm super excited for this opportunity.
I know it's not a new topic talking about your family. We know about your parents. Your father certainly one of the best known players of his era, and I've run into so many Kentucky fans who are just so proud of you coming from a small town and following your family. I guess Kentucky basketball was ingrained in you at the first memory, wasn't it?
It was. I always remember going to games and going to the SEC tournaments with mom and dad, and just them taking me to the games and being around all the players and the coaches and going to practices and watching all the games. So growing up, I was definitely all around it, and it was a dream come true being able to play there.
I know it probably wasn't a difficult decision. You have to listen to what people say, but it doesn't seem like you were at UK very long, does it?
It doesn't, it was a fun time. I couldn't ask for a better year and a better group of teammates and group of coaches. It was an unbelievable year, and I'm super thankful that I was able to be a part of that.
I know you can't think back because there's always time to visit, but I mean, it is quick. But in terms of trying to prepare yourself for what is ahead, I mean, you've already succeeded at the highest level in college basketball, but what have you been doing since March when we saw you last?
Yeah, I've been out in California training, and just trying to get better and get stronger, and just kind of work on the overall game, and not pick one thing to work on, but just keep getting in the gym every day and keep doing the stuff that works, and then keep building new things to your game to get better overall as a better basketball player.
It has to be surreal because I think you're projected among college players. I mean, there's obviously some European players in this draft as well, but I know there's not much time to stop and think and go, oh my goodness, what an experience this is. But how does it feel to literally be the highest regarded player coming out of college right now?
Yeah, it's really cool, and I'm very thankful to be in the position that I'm in. I'm going to be excited wherever I end up, wherever I go. It's going to be unbelievable experience, and it's something that me and my family will be able to celebrate together. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really glad to be here in New York and be at the draft this year.
I know it was pretty apparent who you were wanting to be like in college. You chose your dad's number, but as you make this transition rather quickly, talk about some of these NBA players you've been watching as a young kid, and is there anyone or are there more that you've not so much modeled but aspired to be like?
Yeah, I mean Chris Paul's been my favorite player for a long time. And then being from Kentucky and going to all the Kentucky games, it's been really cool being able to get to know some of the guys and watch them play in the at Kentucky, and then follow them to the NBA and just see them play. So that's been really cool for me. Is I like to follow all the Kentucky players and just keep up with them. So that's pretty cool for me.
Well, Reed, being a fan of New York, I have to ask you the touristy question. I know you've been there before, but what have you been doing in your spare time? There's a lot to see in that city.
There is a lot to see. I'm not very good with it, but we went and walked around a little bit today. So we got a good dinner spot picked out tonight for me and the family. So it'll be exciting times, and it's a lot of fun being out here for sure.
I know there'll be a lot of paparazzi. I don't want you to give it away, but if you could just give us the cuisine, we'd all be interested. What type of
It's
restaurant?
it's it's a steakhouse. I don't even know the name, but I just know it's a steakhouse. So I'm excited.